Hey, this is Richard. This, my friends, is Games Freezer. And today we are back. We're back with the 101 most important, and most important being an important phrase, most important soccer video games. So 101 games that I'm going to go through and try to point out the ones that I believe were potentially the most influential as to how football games have evolved over the years, and at the time were important as well. They might have been crap as well at the time. They might have actually been great at the time and crap now. This is the thing with these type of games. This genre, the soccer genre or the football genre, has basically evolved over so many years and has become now obviously the behemoth that we see in FIFA. So how FIFA got there is kind of this story really, and we'll take it up to a point probably early 2000s is probably where I'll end, because I mean since then there hasn't been too much variation, whereas these early games, these early ones are pretty varied in terms of quality, the way they play, etc. Right, we're just going to move my camera up there while we're loading in. Let's get myself on camera a bit more. Come on in. Right, so waiting for this to load in. So this is on the Commodore 64. This is International Soccer, a classic game that I played back in the day on my friend's Commodore 64. He had the cartridge based version of it, and you just slot that into the back of the old bread bin Commodore 64 and away you went. The thing with this game, the only problem with it is it's actually only 2 players. There's no AI, so it's going to be a bit of a one-sided match when I play. But from what I remember and how well the game played, it was good fun back in the day. And it's the first football game, or the first soccer game that I played, that actually felt like you were playing a game of football rather than just kicking and running, you know, which is generally what most games were like back then. Even the way the players come in felt really cool, the way they coming out onto the pitch. So I really like that, and it's still fun today, if I'm honest. So right, so let's give it a go. Right, so have I got I need to set up me oh, is this a demo match? I think this is a demo match. Just look at this. I mean, we could just watch this because this is quite cool, because this is a demo match. That means that I'll actually get to see, and I even had crowd effects. I'll actually get to see 2 teams actually play against each other rather than me playing and playing against no one. But the thing with this game is you could dribble. It had stick to the foot dribbling, so that was pretty standard, I believe, for the time. But this is 1983 when this came out, so I think this must have been one of the first examples of a soccer game whereby you sort of had more control over the play. I played some games later on, say like Fantastic Soccer on the Atari, that were very random in terms of how much control you actually had over the player and the ball. Like even the goalie, the way he dives is pretty cool. And yeah, in those games it felt like you were lucky to score, because you just basically kept having to hammer the ball forward. Whereas at least with this, you got this dribbling mechanic that's pretty decent. Goalies are pretty good. I like the way they the ball sort of balances on their heads when they're running around as well. It's pretty good. It's like the physics of the ball and everything felt like they were miles ahead of anything else, which is, again, like I say, quite an achievement considering the original version of this came out in '83. This, as you'll see on those boards over there, is actually a 1988 version. So I think this might be the tape version that was brought out quite late on in the Commodore 64's kind of life cycle. 1-1. Yeah, so you can see like how advanced it was for the time back in '83. You know, I wonder why it took so long for it to come out on cassette. It might have taken a while to get all the information, all the data onto there, and sort of worked that out late on in the life cycle. Maybe, I'm not sure. Or maybe it was an independent conversion that's not not directly related to the original one that was brought out on the cartridge. I have to have a look into that. But yeah, the feel and the way the ball moves around on the pitch is pretty cool. Gotta love the little stadium on the side as well. That's pretty good. I'm actually looking forward to playing a few more similar versions of this. I think there's an Emlyn Hughes. Oh, what a goal! Roof of the net from the angle. There's like an Emlyn Hughes International Soccer, and I was looking at that yesterday, and that kind of looks like this, but maybe reskinned. So it'll be interesting when I get round to playing that one, as to how that plays and how similar it is. Because just looking at it in the cold light of day, it actually looks very similar to this. Obviously back then the passing on these games was almost non-existent. It is lumping it forward. Oh, keeper, you thought you'd do better than that. 3-1 up. 3-1. 14 seconds remaining. So yeah, so overall, if you've got two players playing this, good fun. Good fun indeed. It's a shame there wasn't an AI to play against. Although, that's odd, isn't it? They got two AIs playing against each other here. Maybe there is, but I just maybe couldn't get it to work previously. But there you go. So that is International Soccer, and this is the first game that we've played on this series where you actually control the play, because the other previous games that I've played, Football Manager 1, Football Manager 2 and Football Director, have been management style games. So yeah, so this is a good one. On the scale of where it sits on those games, I probably would say, if I was ranking them, Football Manager's still top for me. This probably goes into second, then Football Manager 1, and then Football Director. I'll actually formalise the ranking at some point and get like a bit of a display going up as to how we're ranking them. Maybe I'll put some text in after in the post to show the ranking of 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, so this is episode 4. So hopefully we'll get on to episode 5 very soon, where we will play another soccer game, one of the 101 most important soccer games that have been created. We've done 4, so what we've got left, we've got 97 more to go. So yeah, plenty more, and I've identified all the ones I want to cover as well, so I've got a nice list up that's ready to go. And what I'm going to try and do is I'll probably do them in chronological order going forward, and mix it up between the playable games versus the football management style games. So that's how I'll keep it fresh for myself, if not anything else, because a lot of the football management ones are almost like reskins of the original Football Manager. Just basically a spreadsheet almost, and you're just tweaking things with not much graphics. But yeah, good to play this today. Anyway, hopefully, that was close. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. How can all those people be in the area when he's taking the goal kick? Come on, ref. There's no ref, is there? I always thought there was a ref on this game, gotta admit. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed. Have you noticed how many different colours of kit there are as well? Look, there's like a grey, there's a purple, there's a light purpley pink, there's a red. It's all going on. So it's pretty crazy. It is absolute carnage in terms of trying to work out who's who. That's a great save, by the way, keeper. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please press like. Subscribe to the channel as well, because that helps us immensely as we try and get 1,000 subscribers to the channel. We've been going for 10 years. We're still stuck in the 700s. Obviously means no one's really enjoying the videos, but we'll keep going. We'll keep plugging away. We'd love to get to 1,000. So yeah, 1,000 subs on YouTube would be excellent. So head over there, subscribe, like this video. We do all sorts of stuff as well. We do all sorts of reviews and gameplay videos. We've also got the Twitter and Instagram, and that's @GamesFreezer. So go over there and follow us there. That's @GamesFreezer. We're over on TikTok as well, and that's The Games Freezer. We've put a load of retro TV commercials, video games TV commercials up on our TikTok, alongside some gameplay videos for some indie games as well that we get sent to take a look at. We're also over on www.gamesfreezer.co.uk, which is what we've had running for the last 10 years, 11 years now. That website contains everything we've ever done. So no matter what we do, we put it on there. So there's plenty to look at, plenty to see, and hopefully you enjoy it. So, my friends, as we go into the last 10 seconds of this match, it'll be interesting to see how it ends. As we go 4, 3, 2, 1. Final whistle. 3-1 to the Greys against the Reds. I can't remember if there's like a little ceremony at the end, but we'll see. Oh, he's still getting off the pitch. Seems like a lot of players coming off that pitch. Maybe more than were on the pitch in the first place. That might be the goalie. Crowd love it. Oh, they're coming back out for another game. This is another half. Oh no, here comes the ceremony. Yes. Right, we've got to stick around for the ceremony. Here comes the princess. Hands over the cup. Champions, champions, ole, ole, ole. Bye, my friends.
Super